Okay, second Legendary Ironman run, this time as the Union. Different set of problems. Weaker recruits. Should have more money, should have more guns, especially more artillery. So we will see how this works out. I've had success with the Union in the past building a large cavalry arm, so I will probably end up doing that, assuming I have the resources. And we're going to need a lot of ammunition, so I'm going to focus. Basically, I'm going to take my default build again, although I'm probably going to develop it differently as the game progresses.
And have free.
I rise, Mr. President.
So Politics 3, Economy 1, Medicine 2, AO 1, Logistics. I'll probably focus on AO a lot early,
that the state of Mississippi,
because we're going to need large units. Skip the intro. Alright, here we go. Got 2 skirmisher units armed with 1855 carbines, and Zook here who's got 1842s. And is unfortunately a discipline unit. There's the first Confederate skirmisher, 250 guys. Start picking at them. There's apparently a defensive position here, and so see if we can't do a little damage. Or not, since my guys don't seem too interested in actually fighting. There we go. Zook around the flank here. Keep pressing. I'm going to detach skirmishers from Zook to hold off Hexamer in the rear. Continue to push these guys forward. This is a very favorable exchange if I can keep Hexamer there. I'm gonna have to turn Stockton around. Let Schaefer keep pressing. Reinforcements have arrived. Normally what I do is I run down Hexamer with my cavalry, but this time I'm not even sure that's going to be possible, but I'm going to attempt it anyway. Try to get Zook's skirmishers to stay in contact. Those guys are running. We're gonna have to send the cavalry after him if we want to catch him. This is not ideal. I do not want them to get into the town. The town's got 950 infantry in it. And the fewer troops that I have to blast through, but I'm not going to get a chance. They're just going to magically run all the way back there. I get a few shots off from Schaefer, and then that's it. Get Zook's skirmishers back to him. Get these guys out on the flank. And set up for the attack on McHenry here. What I don't want, again, is... So those skirmishers are probably now here defending the bridge. I don't want McHenry to escape either. So I will try to squeeze them out and push them across the bridge. In fact, if my skirmishers could get a shot on that artillery, that would be great. Oh, there's infantry there. Zook's taking the artillery fire. Yeah, there's Hexamer on the bridge. Let's see if there's anybody else over there. Might be able to get a shot off. Still. Schaefer trying to follow those guys across the bridge. Not sure what that's about. There's another skirmisher unit here too, Burns. One of the survivors from the hill. Alright, McHenry's folding. Looks like he's going that way. Look at how fast those guys are moving. Even the cavalry can't catch them. So yeah, McHenry's gonna rout, but he's gonna escape across the bridge. I'm gonna send Bristow out this way. Which is gonna leave me focused on this bridge. Start working it. McHenry's still on this side. That actually would be great. I want him to stay over there. So I think I'll hold off with the artillery up close. McHenry's gonna, yeah, he's going for the bridge. That's okay. His movement probably wore him down a little bit. Let's see if we can't pick off a few guys. Fall back. What I'll do is shift my skirmishers to that side. He's gonna stand there. I'll hit. I feel compelled to hit him in the flank, even though it'll probably push him back across the bridge. Okay, Lodge is cracked. He's falling back out of the fortifications. So now we're gonna focus on these guys. Not sure where McHenry went. Fortunately, Law is firing at Loomis, which puts my artillery out of his firing arc, which is sort of a fascinating issue. Let's see if I can't allow Stockton to get a few shots off here on McHenry. Oh yeah. Alright, Law is falling back. Shift the artillery to focus on McHenry. And push Zook and Loomis across. While Walton fires on McHenry to push him back. Yep, McHenry just routed. Loomis decided he wanted to take a shot as well. It's fair. I can see that. His way. And what we'll do is we'll let the artillery keep firing. They've got ammunition. Oh, speaking of which, let's get my general up there too. I'm gonna start picking at root a little bit here. If I can. The idea here is to make a nice straight line, stay in cover, push your way across, focusing fire. Law's back there. What I might do is pause here, drive Law back, and pause for a minute to let these guys recover condition. it's time to move the artillery. Skirmishers breaking hold. So much fun. Henry charging forward. I'm not sure why. I'm just gonna keep working Law. If he's gonna stand there, I'm gonna keep shooting him. I'm alright with that. In fact, we'll work Bristow around. Take a pot shot at Davies here. Davies falling back. Davies routed. I pointed Bristow at Law and he rode away. I do not understand that. Look at how fast these guys are moving. Freaking Olympic sprinters. Looks like McHenry's gonna charge me. Walton's out of ammo. Their skirmisher units are folding, and inexplicably, they are attacking my skirmisher units. Perhaps in an attempt to get to my supply wagon? I'm not sure. But I've now firmly captured the victory point, so my skirmishers can fall back. Although they don't seem inclined to. I'm just going to let my guys rest, move the artillery up. Looks like Bristow killed off that artillery. So let's see if we can't shoot some people in the back here. Although I'd really like to preserve this guy. Yeah, he already sees it. There it is. First half, anyway. Now the hard part. So I basically have the same troops I had before. We are we are not going to occupy these positions. We are instead going to set up a contiguous line in the center of town on the victory point. Backed by artillery and screened by skirmishers on the flanks. Hopefully we'll get a chance for my guys to rest. There's too many of them. Looks like 900. Oh, there's an 1100 regiment there, or brigade. This is not going to be pretty. Thousand-man brigade to our front. Inexplicably wasting his time taking artillery fire, but sure, why not? Oh, I see. I don't know why he crossed here and is now coming back this direction, but all right. Oh, and my reinforcements are coming in. Whoa. So deploy them on the left. And he's going to come right in. So here we go. Ideally, we'll use these horsemen to cause that guy to... Oh, shoot. It looks like this guy got into cover. Which might be a problem unless we can kick him out of it. cavalry taking fire from the stupid train. See if they can put some shots into him. Looks like Schaefer had to fall back. And he's got melee cavalry. Look at this. Freaking insane. That is must kill or he's gonna destroy Walton. They just took almost 50 casualties and didn't fold. Walton just routed. Now Zook's involved in the melee. So far my artillery is still alive. They're also not doing a lot of damage. My reinforcements are still 5 minutes out. Countercharge with Loomis. I think this artillery is involved in the fighting. Push Walton back across. I've got no choice. Notice Loomis falling back towards the enemy. Got no idea what that's about. Okay, looks like we pushed him back. Zook folded though. Loomis is the only unit still alive, and he's at 75% morale. Are still fighting. Walton's in a bad place because he's on the bridge. Loomis just got charged by the cavalry again. Artillery's falling back. That cavalry, wow. 200-man cavalry unit just broke 2 brigades and essentially won the battle for them. His cavalry has now overrun the artillery as he's pursuing my troops. He's only got 100 guys left, but somehow he's able to keep going. Oh, he just dissolved. Thank goodness. Zook's probably going to be destroyed. He doesn't have any escape. He's caught in melee. Oh no, he's still alive. Alright, let's get my artillery working here. Loomis cover the flank. Send Stockton out on the flank. Got an hour and 33 minutes of game time left to retake the victory point. My so-called fresh brigades, who are not fresh at all, but are holding out so far, are probably going to get involved in melee here and get all of their stamina drained. Colquitt's exhausted. Perrin is shaky here. Can't believe Zook's still alive. They've got 45 minutes of game time left. They're probably going to make another push. So I'm going to let Zook rest back here because we may have to countercharge into them. See if I can drive off the train. No, don't move there. Fire there. I think I can hold it. We'll see. You'll notice that one of the problems with the Union units that is immediately evident in this battle is that their stamina is terrible. Terrible. Like they lost 15 or 20% stamina just walking over here, and now they're all at 0. Switching Milroy in. Yeah, they're making a push. Dissolved one of his skirmishers. These units are running out of ammo. 21 game minutes to go. Colquitt back up here. 16 game minutes to go. Moving Zook up to attack the train. I believe we've killed off all of the skirmisher units that were on the flanks. There's artillery over there. Gunfire completely ineffective on the train. Okay, fall back. Yeah, alright, let's move. Try to get to Edwards over here, assuming Zook even lives through this. Don't care too much. Just need to win. Walton's down to 137 guys facing off against Parrot here. Three game minutes left. Look at those guys move. I believe that my guys who are fleeing are not going to make it. Okay, they stopped. That's it. Oh, and there were skirmishers out there. Zook's going to get hit by him right now. Yeah, before that happens, we'll quit. And that is Phillipi on Legendary. Oh, man. Let's see. Casualties not great. They took a little bit more than me, not much. And yeah, that was pretty bloody. Walton was my best unit despite losing nearly all of his men. And Zook got promoted. Okay. Alright. Phillipi on Legendary, folks.